Hello! My name's Kayla and this is Cinnamon the Score Bunny, and today I'm going to be giving you all my opinions about the new Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I actually had somebody request this video and I was like, yeah, of course I need to do that because I have like videos about my opinions about literally every single Pokemon. What if these Pokemon aren't in the next generation? Like, that would be really sad. Also, if I'm looking awkwardly down, it's because my laptop is right here. Okay, so for our categories, we have no, which is like the lowest, like awful, like why. Next category we have meh. These ones are just kind of like literally just meh. Then we have okay, which is like that middle, like, all right, I see what you're doing. Like, that's kind of cool. Okay, all right. And then we have ooh, cool, which is like, I like those ones. And then we have OMG, yes, for my people, my Pokemon, my faves. Okay, I'm also gonna do this in a totally random order from the ones that you see at the bottom of the screen. I'm not going in the order they have down there because it doesn't really make any sense to me. All right. Let's see, what do I want to start with? Oh, okay, let's start with an easy one. Zorua and Zoroark? OMG, yes! They're both amazing! Like, these are really good designs. Like, they're cute and they're majestic and they're also like sassy and they're also like could murder your face. Love that, love everything about that. So they're going to OMG, yes. We're gonna start off on a high note. Hisuian Quillfish, I feel like is solid, just meh. Like, meh. It looks very similar to regular Quillfish, except it has some like purple going on. And it's a little bit edgy. It's like reaching its edgy phase. So I'm just like, it's okay. But Overquill, it's a no for me. I don't. I know there's a lot of people who like Overquill, and there's gonna be people in the comments who are like, but this, but that, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. I've been waiting for years for Quillfish to have an evolution. Like, I've been following Pokemon since the very beginning, so like I've always been like, Quillfish needs an evolution, but this is not it. Speaking of evolutions, let's sort Sneasel next. Sneasel, I'm gonna put in the Oooh Cool tier because Sneasel's design is really nice. Like the Hisuian Sneasel, I'm liking it. I like the way that the colors work and it just looks cool. I mean, Sneasel's regular design is really cool, so like, they didn't have to do that much, but like, it's good. Following the trend of Quillfish and Overquill, Sneasler, on the other hand, is slightly less cool. I'm gonna put them in okay. I kind of feel like it's a cool design, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I was talking about this with Johnny, but it feels like it's almost like a Five Nights at Freddy's character. Like it's gonna be like swiggity swooty, coming for that booty, you know, like Foxy. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna put it in okay, because I'm a little bit creeped out. This is the randomest order ever, but let's do the starters next, because why not? Yay, chaotic. I'm gonna start with my starter, because I feel like Typhlosion in this sprite specifically kind of gets a bad rap without the flames, but with the flames, it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna put Typhlosion in Oooh Cool. It's not like the craziest Typhlosion evolution they could have done. I wish that they did a bit more with it, but I do like it. For Samurai, I'm gonna put this in the okay tier. For those of you who have watched my Pokemon opinion videos, you know my opinion about Samurai. I just think Samurai's okay. I know that there's gonna be people in the comments who are like, what? But like regular Samurai, I think is just okay. And this one, they don't do that much with it, so it's just still okay to me. I also feel like its size is weird in this game, especially, which is its regular size. Like, this is not a big Pokemon, but it looks like it should be like this giant, like epic monster, and it's tiny. I don't know, there's just a lot of weird things with Samurai for me. Hisuian Decidueye though, I'm a huge fan of regular Decidueye's design, and Hisuian Decidueye for me did not disappoint. I feel like this design works perfectly with the region. I love all the little details. I feel like every single time I look at Hisuian Decidueye and its animations, I always notice something new and different, and I feel like that is like a characteristic of a very good design. So I'm putting that one in OMG, yes. I personally love this design. I know not everybody is a fan, controversial opinion potentially, but I really like it. All right, Growlithe. So I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, like it's a good boy, it's so cute. I'm just putting it in okay. I just think it's all right. It's not like groundbreaking, but it's a cute puppy. Like, I can't say it's bad. It's cute, but like it's nothing totally crazy to me. Arcanine I feel like is even in a rougher spot because I really love Arcanine's design, like the regular Arcanine, but Hisuian Arcanine, it hasn't grown on me yet. I'm gonna keep it in okay with Growlithe for now, but I feel like it definitely has potential to go down to meh. Actually, you know what? Right now I'm gonna put it at meh. I think in the future I'm gonna look back in this video and be like, why did you do that? You should have left it at okay. But I don't feel like it did enough. Like, I feel like they had the option to make this really cool rock dog. And I mean, they've done that with like wolf dog things, but like they had the chance to really make this something special and they were too close to Arcanine's regular form. I wish they did more. They pushed it just a little bit further. Okay, Voltorb, and I know this is gonna be another one where people are like, what? Why? I'm gonna put Voltorb in Oooh Cool. I love Voltorb's design. Like, Angry Voltorb is not the vibe, right? But this Voltorb is so just like, hi, I'm Voltorb, nice to meet you. And I'm just like, it's so cute. Like, why is it cute? It's literally just a ball with eyes. But it's so adorable. I also like Electrode. I know some people have hated on its design, but I love the way they did the wood grain and then the eyes like cut out into that. I just think that's actually really cool. Do I put it in the Oooh Cool or do I put it in the okay? I think I'm gonna put it in the Oooh Cool. I actually really like these designs. I'm just gonna put Weird Ear in okay. It literally is just okay. Like, I like kind of the bearded look of just this like old wise reindeer thing going on. I feel like Stantler has needed an evolution for a long time. They went really hard with the beard instead of going into more of the psychic power part, and I feel like it could have been cooler if they leaned more into like psychic powers with the antlers. Braviary on the other hand though, Braviary is going up to OMG yes. I love Hisuian Braviary's design. I think the luminescence of the little, I don't even know what to call these, eye feathers, eyebrow feathers, whatever. It's so cool. The way that they glow is just amazing. The shiny of this is so cool. I feel like I travel around using Hisuian Braviary so often, partly because its design is so cool. Like, I'm like, yes, I would like to see Hisuian Braviary again. Plus button, plus button, plus button, more Hisuian Braviary. Hisuian Lilligant is also an OMG yes. I'm seriously considering dressing up as Hisuian Lilligant for Halloween and like literally dyeing my hair green to just be this Pokemon. Okay, that was really nerdy, but yeah, that's who I am, so. But I love how Hisuian Lilligant is a dancer, but more of a like combative dancer. I feel like we get all these like, I'm a pretty dancer Pokemon, and like I was a competitive dancer for a long time, and it is a sport. It is intense. It is like a lot of work and physical, like you need to be pretty like strong and agile and all these kind of things. Oh my god, I just said the two styles. Anyway, yeah, so Lilligant being like that and seeing that just play out, amazing, love it. I had one on my team. It's also very good, like very, very good, so highly recommend trying one out if you haven't yet. Avalugg, this is another one that's gonna be lower. I don't really like this design. I think I'm gonna put it in no, because, okay, so the problem with Avalugg's design, first of all, the original Avalugg, cool, love it. It's this giant ice thing, right? So in theory, if it was in Hisui, it would be even more icy because there was more ice in the past of Sinnoh, and Sinnoh was like the freezing cold region and all of that. But no, they make it so that it's more like dirt. I don't understand. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, like maybe there's a reason for this design, but for me it does not make sense. Like, it does not make sense for it to lose ice. I also think it's really ugly. Anyways, Sliggoo and then Goodra. Okay, these I like. I'm gonna put Sliggoo in Oooh Cool. I like the way that it just sits in that little thing, and I like its animations. I think it's pretty neat. Like, I personally haven't used one yet. I've heard it's one, like, its line is like one of the best in the game, so I plan on using one just to see what that's like. But yeah, I like its design so far. I think it's great. Does it have potential to be OMG yes after I use it more? Absolutely, but we're just not there in our relationship yet. Goodra I feel like is in the same spot where I'm like, yeah, this is really nice. I like this. I especially like that there is some alpha ones and they're giant because this is a giant dragon. That's cool. Basculin, I kind of like Basculin. I'm gonna put it in okay. They didn't do a ton with its design, but what they did was very nice. Gave it a lot more personality. I love the like wide-eyed look of like, ah! And then they just kind of run away a lot. Like they're kind of hard to catch because they don't want to encounter you. And so the idea of this fish just being like, ah, just running away, I'm like, okay, that's pretty funny. They're so close between okay and Oooh Cool. I love their like ghost typing thing going on, and I love their lore. Their designs are just okay. I like the tail part of it. I think that's really interesting, but the front part of it, I just don't feel like I don't know, I just don't really like the look of it. I think it's maybe because its eyes are just like so small and hard to see. I wish that they kept more with Basculin's like big eye design. They could have done some cool things with that, but they just kind of like chose not to. Okay, this might be kind of controversial. I'm not sure people's opinions on Kleavor, but personally, I put Kleavor in meh. I feel like Scizor is such a cool evolution of Scyther, so if you're gonna make a new evolution for it, it better be really awesome. And for me personally, I just don't feel like Kleavor fits with Scyther's line. It feels like ancient, but not in the way that Scyther could potentially feel ancient. Like Kleavor doesn't have enough of the bug elements that Scyther and Scizor have. I think that they kind of took that out when they made Kleavor. And I don't like that. I think they should have kept in more of the elements of the other Pokemon in that group. Ursaluna. Ursaluna, I have mixed feelings on. I love Ursaluna's shiny. Like if this was Ursaluna's shiny, I would put it up a tier. It's like red, it's very cool. But with it as it is brown, I don't know. I don't love the eyebrow thing going on. Like I get that they're supposed to be the clouds and everything. Like I get that, but I wish that they were even instead of just doing the weird thing. Other than that, I kind of like it. Like I feel like it's pretty an interesting design kind of. I'm gonna just put it in okay, because like they almost got it just right, but it was just a little bit off. All right, now we're into the legendary type of zone. Dialga and Palkia are pretty similar. Pokemon is clearly going through its horse girl phase. I think I'm gonna put them in Oooh Cool because you see them and you're like, ah, that's cool, makes sense with the story and all that, and like, didn't really expect them to have these forms like this. These are another designs where like the more I look at them, the more different things that I notice are pulling from like either Arceus or their original designs. So I definitely like that aspect of it. Do they look super balanced and like aesthetically very pleasing? Maybe not so much, but I still think they're very interesting designs. And last but not least, Enamoris. Some people are really hating on Enamoris' design. I have seen some things, but personally, I don't hate it. We've got this form that's more kind of like the turtley form kind of thing. I love the inspiration of this, and I'm okay with the execution of it. It's not like 100% great. I think I'm gonna put it in okay. Yeah, I think it's just okay. It's not something that I'm gonna like write home about and be like, hey, mom, dad, look at this Pokemon. Not that they would really care because they're not big Pokemon fans. But this other form of Enamoris, I think is actually really awesome. I'm debating between OMG Yes and Oooh Cool. I think I'm gonna put it in Oooh Cool just because there's something about it that's a little bit too creepy. Like it's got that like Sneasler vibe of like, I'm a little bit scared of this. I don't know if I'm supposed to be, but I'm a little bit scared of this. I do like the heart aesthetic though. I feel like it's kind of cute. It's like using the power of love to destroy your enemies or whatever, but yeah. I think that's actually pretty cool. So those were my opinions about all the new Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. What were your opinions about these Pokemon? Make sure you let me know in the comments. Especially if you disagree, because I love when people present me with things from new perspectives and like change my mind. Part of why the internet exists in the first place. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe because I post all the Pokemon content ever.